Hello, welcome to our channel Singh Rajnikant official, and in this video we are going to discuss a chapter from civics. So the chapter name is displayed on the screen. You can see clearly the Union Executive. The Union Executive. In this chapter you are going to learn only two topics. Two main topics are the president and the vice president of India, how they are elected, what are the terms and what are their powers and functions. So we are going to see all these functions and powers of president, how they are elected, what are the method they can be removed. All this we are going to learn through this video. So in this, the Union Executive, we are going to see only today the part 1. The part 1 consists of President of India. So what are all the things related to President of India, we will discuss through this video. So let us start this video with the President of India. So you must know who is now the present President of India. Can you guess? Yes, Draupadi Murmu, the second woman President of India. So can you tell who was the first woman President of India? Yeah, Pratibha Patil was the first woman president of India, and the second woman president of India is Draupadi Murmu. Okay, let us begin. Who is the president of India? What is the name meaning of the president? So first of all, president is head of the state. President is head of the state. First one. Next is also you have known Supreme Commander of the Defense Forces. Supreme Commander of Defense Forces. Next, what the President will exercise his power on advice of Prime Minister. Whose advice? On Prime Minister advice, the President will exercise his power or do any changes on the basis of advice of Prime Minister as well as Council of Ministers. So this is the, but now we can see that there is one act, which act 42nd Amendment Act. So what is the meaning of amendment? Amendment means changed. 42 times change. This 42nd Amendment Act makes that it is necessary for President to exercise his or her function in accordance with the advice of the Council of Minister. मतलब कि जो प्रेसिडेंट है, राष्ट्रपति, उसको क्या करना है? He has to exercise his power in accordance with who advice means सलाह, किसके advice पे? With the Council of Ministers. Who are the Council of Ministers? The प्राइम मिनिस्टर्स, जो कैबिनेट ऑफ मिनिस्टर्स में जो बैठते, प्राइम मिनिस्टर के साथ जो रहते हैं मिनिस्टर्स, दे आर नोन एज द काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर्स. सो व्हाट आर द क्वालिफिकेशंस? दिस इज नॉट ना इजी टू स्टैंड फॉर प्रेसिडेंट. इफ इट इज easier to stand for election of a president, many members can stand in the election of president, but ऐसा क्यों? why are the limited persons stand for or eligible for election of a president? To be the president of India, you must have some eligibility. You have to meet the demand of eligibility. So what are the qualifications needed for a person to be eligible for election of president of India? Not to be the president of India. When he will be the president of India, until he win the election, he cannot be selected as the president of India. So these are only the eligibility. Okay, then this is the opening of your gate. हाँ, तुम खड़े हो सकते हो. You can stand for election. So what are the qualifications? Let us see. First of all, you must be a citizen of India. So if you want to be a president of India, you cannot be citizen of Pakistan and America, right? You have to be a citizen of India. First point, you have to be the citizen of India. Citizen of India means क्या? नागरिक, भारतीय नागरिक. Has completed the age of how much man? 35 years age. You must be 35 years old. And what is then? should be qualified for election as a member of Lok Sabha. Qualified as election for member of Lok Sabha. What qualification? As a member of Lok Sabha. Not you have to be a member of Lok Sabha, but you have qualified to be a member of Lok Sabha. So there are some criteria which you have learned in the first chapter of your civics to how a member is eligible to be a member of Lok Sabha. So you have seen that all there in the first chapter of your Lok Sabha. Okay, next. Then a person should not be eligible for election if he holds any office of profit. Any office of profit. What is the meaning of any office of profit? It means that a person, for example, we can say one person is what we can say MP. Okay, MP, and also he is standing for MLA. MP, MLA. So this is just only example that the word MP and MLA means you should not hold two posts under the government. You should not hold any two posts under the government. This is why a person could not be eligible to stand for election of president until he doesn't hold any office of profit. So suppose that you are the speaker of Rajya Sabha or a speaker of Lok Sabha. So for that you it doesn't gives you money. For vice president it doesn't gets money to be the member of to the be the speaker of Rajya Sabha. So if you hold any office without profit means the position which you are holding beyond what you have, you should not earn any kind of money through that post. That is called any hold any office of profit. You should not earn money in two ways. Only one office you should, only one post you should have, and through that post only you should earn money, not the other one. So any government job, you are MP and you are having one government job, so you are not eligible because you are holding two office of profit. You are holding office of profit. So it is given clearly in the book how a person is not deemed to hold an office of profit by reason only that he is president or vice president or minister of union for any state. For a union minister, president, vice president, doesn't mean that you are holding office of profit. A person who holds or was held office as president shall be eligible for what? Re-election. Re-election means eligible for re-election. Re-election means he can be re-elected. Who? A president can be re-elected. दोबारा चुना जा सकता है. Yes, he can be again the same. He can be the president. For example, we can say Dr. Rajendra Prasad. He was elected president for 2 times continuously. So a person can be re-elected. A president can be re-elected if he has become a president one time once. So what is the process of election of president? You have known very well in your lower classes. Electoral college. This is the process. This is not we can say the process. This is the one method through which the president is elected. Electoral college. So what are the composition of what does electoral college comprises of? So first of all, the president is elected directly or indirectly? Indirectly. So what is the meaning of indirectly? The people of India will not vote. People of India will not vote. You and me will not directly go and vote for a president. Who will vote? The representatives of people. For example, so you have selected a MLA, you have elected MLA MPs, and that they will vote. Representatives of people means MP, MLAs. These are called the representatives of people as they represent people. They are elected by the people, directly by the people, so they represent people, and that's why president of India or is elected indirectly through them. Indirectly, people are taking part as they have elected MPs, and the MPs will elect president. So indirectly, people of India are only helping in the election of president, but directly we are not going and voting. This is what the meaning of indirectly. So the electoral college consists of elected members of both houses of parliament. So how many house of parliament has two houses, upper house, lower house? What are the names? Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. So the elected members of Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha will is the member of electoral college. Yes, Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha elected members are under what are members of electoral college. Next, in the elected members of legislative assemblies of the state including national capital territory of Delhi and the union territory of Puducherry. So MLS, all the state MLS are member of electoral college. They can vote for president as well as the states including national capital territory of Delhi and two are given Puducherry. So Delhi and Puducherry members are also eligible to vote for president. So first of all, now you have one doubt that in the Rajya Sabha, 12 members are nominated by the president, means elected by the president based upon various fields, special fields like sports, music, art, literature, science, philosophy. These are all the fields specific fields. The Rashtrapati, our president, elects nominates a member from their specific field. 12 members are nominated to राज्य सभा. 12 मेंबर्स जो होते हैं राज्यसभा के, वो प्रेसिडेंट के द्वारा ही इलेक्ट किए जाते हैं, नॉमिनेट किए जाते हैं. सो why are they eligible to vote for the president or not? This is our question. These 12 nominated members will vote for the election of president or not? No, they will not vote. Why? President has only nominated them. So will they vote for other? जो इसको नॉमिनेट किया है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल वी कैन टेक Ramnath Kovind has nominated 12 members during his time. So, will they vote for any other? They will vote for whom? Ramnath Kovind only. So, the 12 members who are elected by the president, they will vote for the same person only. So, due to this, they are not eligible to vote for during the election of president. So, these are the exceptions. What exceptions? 12 nominated members will not vote or they are not included in the electoral college. Next, what a candidate should have, how many members or MPs or MLS in their support means total 50 proposers should be there. 50 means the 50 direct supporters of that person from any house, either 25 from Lok Sabha, 25 from Rajya Sabha, or either 40 from Lok Sabha, 10 from Rajya Sabha, or 50 from Lok Sabha, 0 from Rajya Sabha. That's not the matter. Total how many members? 50 members direct support he should have, and that 50 members should have another 50 supporters. They should have seconded members. So what is the meaning here is the 50 members support first of all the direct person who is standing for president. If you want to be a president, direct 50 members or 50 MLS should have support, and that 50 MLS or MPs should have one support from other. That if for example we can take one member of Rajya Sabha, he is directly supporting this film, so and one other member is supporting him. So indirectly, total how much? Two members are support or voting this president. So how? One direct person and through him one also voting. So this is the meaning. 50 proposers direct and 50 supporters should be there. So total how many support of MLS or MPs? Total 100 support should be there, a person to be the president of India. So are you clear with this? Yes. Okay, next. So next what we are going to see that how earlier what were the requirement of proposers and seconders. So earlier 10 proposers, 10 main people, and there also 10 support indirect support. The total how much? 20. 20 were required, but now how much? 50 has, sorry, 100, total 100 has required. So what was this one act of parliament which was passed on August 1997? When August 29, 1997, this made from 20 to 100, from 10 to proposers to 50 proposers, 10 seconders to 50 seconders CA. And what was the ordinance raised the security deposit? First of all, the security deposit was rupees 2500, but now it has been raised to rupees 15,000. See how much difference, from 2500 to 15,000, the security deposit of a person who is standing for election of president. Okay, next what we are going to see, what are the man of, if we will see total how many members are there in Rajya Sabha, we can find it. So you can find on Google how many total members of Rajya Sabha and total members of Lok Sabha. So what is here, how, if for example 4033, all right, 4033, this is the member total MLS in the country. So will only 4000 votes go? What is the total population of India? More than 125 130 crores, and only 4033 MLS. And suppose that we can have 500 600 like that MPs. It's not the actual amount actual, but we are just imagining that 4033 MLS and 6000 MPs. So only this much vote will go. 4600 4700 vote will go for president? No. So what is the meaning? That they are called what? MLS and MPs, the representatives of people. So one vote of MLA is equal to value. What is the vote value of one MLA? So we will find how much vote value of one MLA equal to how much total population of state, total population of state divided by total MLA of that state into 1 by 1000. So this is the formula for vote value of 1 MLA, total population of the particular state and the total MLA of that particular state into 1 by 1000. So this is what the formula to find. This is the formula to find the vote value of 1 MLA. For example, take UP. UP has population, just imagine 2500, and total MLAs are 50 MLAs into 1 by 1000. We will do 2020 cancel, 5 table 2 times, 5 table 2 times, and here 5 times, so 10. Suppose one more 0. So we will have vote value of 1 MLA equal to 500, like this we will have. Vote value of 1 will be what? 500. So like this, if this is just example, not accurate value. So for example, suppose that the vote value of 1 is 500. So what do you understand from this? What did you gain from this? That the vote value of one person, one MLA, equal to total population of that state and the total MLA of that state divided by 1000. So if we change into reciprocal, we can write multiply by 1 by 1000. So this is the vote value of a MLA. So now vote value of MP. So vote value of MP. How to find the vote value of MP? So we can see the total number of votes assigned to MLAs of states. Total number of votes to MLA. All the MLAs of all 28 states of India, the vote value of them, total number of votes divided by total number of MPs. Total number of MPs in India. So total vote given to MLAs of all states divided by total number of MPs in India. So this will give the one vote value of MP. So for example, we can take total total vote total vote assigned to MLS of our country is 10,000 for example, and total MPs is 100 in our India. So 00 will be cancelled. So one MP will have 100 vote value. For example, total vote value of our India MLS of India, all states are 10 lakh, and total MPs is 1,000. Suppose that. So what will be the vote value for one MP? 1,000 vote values will be there for one MP. So just you remember the formula that vote value of one MP is equal to total vote assigned to all MLAs divided by total MPs of India. And for MLA, one vote value of MLA equal to total number of population of that states divided by total MLA of that state divided by 1000 or into 1 by 1000. Okay, next. So next is what is the vote system. So the vote system is called single transferable vote. Single transferable vote. So what is the meaning of single transferable vote? That for example, we can take A, B and C. They are the three persons standing for election of president. So one person goes, one, then he, he wants the A to be the president of India. First priority he is giving to A. Second priority he is giving to C. And at least he has to select all the three. तीनों को चॉइस देना ही है क्रम में. He has to give him order. सबसे ज़्यादा किसे, फिर बीच, फिर सबसे कम. At last he has to give to everyone. So first priority he is giving to A. हाँ, A ही रहना चाहिए. Next he is giving to A से अच्छा, फिर A के बाद फिर कौन अच्छा है? C. Second priority giving to C. And at last third only one left. So third priority, at the last priority he is giving to B. Now second person came. He has no interest in A. He has more interest in B, C. So he is giving his first priority to C, and he is giving his priority to B as the third only. He don't want B. He wants the A as the second priority. So this is the two members, and third time they are giving the priority more to A, then second B, at last he is giving to third children. So this is the first attempt, like that this must be. For example, 3 peoples given in the first attempt. So what will be the first vote? They will see how many people, how many president or members who are elected standing for election of president got the first priority. So he got how much first priority? 2 times. He how much? Only 1 time. And he 0. So he will be removed from the election. पहला चरण में जिसका सबसे कम वोट आएगा, he will be removed from the election. Now who will be left? A and C. How? Because he has 2, he has 1, then B has 0, so सबसे कम किसका है? B will be removed. Next, A and C. First person came, he gave him 2 1 1 2 1 2. So more he will get. If A gets the more priority, then he will be elected as the president of India. This is the process of election, indirect elections. The president, that they will give priority to all the persons standing for election, and in the some of them they will give priority to A, some will give to B, some will give to C. So like that, and the first, those who will get the less priority of votes, less supports, he will be removed from the election. If there is a equal means, second charan election will be going on, second time, second attempt, or directly from the first attempt, A will be selected as the president of India. A will be elected as the president of India. So next, at the last, for today's topic is the last, why, what are the reasons for indirect elections? First of all, there was a rule made by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru that President of India should not be given the real power. President of India should not be given what? Real power. What is the meaning of real power? Real power means the person who is real head, means the person who is elected through people of India will have the real power to rule the country. And the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was the first Prime Minister of India, and he made that the president will not have the real power. The real power will be vested in the hands of Prime Minister. So due to this, they have to be elected indirectly, not directly. If the president is elected directly, then he will be the real head of the country, or he will have the real power in his hand. So due to this, the president is elected indirectly through electoral college. Second reason. Second reason is that the membership in the two house of parliament is should be dominated by how many, what party? One party should be dominated by one party, and could election of the president by a majority of member of union parliament could make him a nominee of the ruling party like the prime minister. Such as president could not represent the constituent states of the union. So what we have to say that the president of India, or the members who are the Rajya Sabha, they have to be dominated by one party, and if the president is elected through that, then also he will have the ruling party like prime minister. That how prime minister is elected through people of India, and he has the ruling party. He The ruling party is of prime minister. So like that, the president will also have a ruling party. So these are the two reasons, and then he will not be eligible to, or he will not be such perfect in representing the union states of India. So he has to represent our India, the president. He has to be one. He has to belong dominated by one party, not the different ruling and other parties. And the next, third is that the electoral college members are fixed. So always they will be elected members will elect the president. So there is not wastage of time in preparing or arrangement for the election. As the prime minister election, everywhere the people has to vote, so there is need of security, electoral ballot, and many things have to be arranged in a proper way, so that the election can be made in an efficient way. But this cost heavy, the price money is spent, expenditure is very more, as well as the time consumption of time is very more. So due to this reason, what has happened, the electoral college has fixed members, and who are the member of Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha, MLAs and MPs, all they will vote for the president of India. So they are fixed out. Every year they can, every term of president they can elect there indirectly. nothing to waste time or to go across the people of India like that. So these are all the three reasons why a president is elected through electoral college. And next we are going to learn what is the term of office. Term for President of India. So how much year terms? 5 years. President is elected for 5 years. 5 years for the date on which he enters his office. He shall continue to hold the office after the also the expiry of his term. He will hold the office until new president is elected. Until new president is elected. So from today only we have learned this. In the next video we will learn the functions and powers of president.